Now, always about February, it's automated letter that we'll receive from HMRC, every UK taxpayer. Now, this letter will talk about when you're employed. This letter will explain your tax code for the new tax year that will start on the 6th of April for this year, 2020. Now, this letter will explain the information that HMRC has about you at the moment, and then they will calculate your tax code. And then this letter is given to you just before the tax year so that you can have a look and see if there's any change in your circumstances, if the coding is right or wrong. Remember, I said it's an automated letter, so it might actually be wrong. So now, some of the things that will be included in your tax code will be probably in the last tax year you've received tax dividend. So then automatically they will adjust your tax code to show for the dividend that you've received last year based on the dividend you've received last year. If you've paid for charity, if you've paid to charity last year and you've declared that in the self-assessment, they would adjust that in your tax code as well. If there's a professional subscription that you pay at the moment or not, they will adjust your tax code to reflect this. Other things, if you're owing, at times they think that you're owing them in the last year or in this year, they would show that, they would explain everything. Now, usually I say to people like, if you submit self-assessment, if you're on the self-assessment system, you should actually worry about it, but I don't know, depends on when you plan to submit your return, because as soon as you submit your self-assessment return, a new P800 will be sent to you. But the first thing you need to do is to actually have a look at this letter. Don't just ignore it. Don't just put the letter under the piles of letter and be like, I can't be bothered. Because what happens is automatically this will be sent to your employer, and this will be the tax coding that will be used for you in the new tax year. So you need to check and see, okay, I've received dividend 2 years ago, last year, I'm not going to receive in 1920. So, or in 2021, you need to call HMRC. Or I've received rental income in the last 2 years. I've sold the properties now, I don't receive rental income again. So you need to literally have a look and advise them if it's right or wrong, and then adjust it. Because if you don't do this, what would happen is you'll be paying too much tax in the new tax year. Or better still, get advice if you think you need one.